A day for me. So today, as you see, the last day we made these two things. Okay. Let me just remove this. Not this one. Uh, this one. Okay. So this what we made, and let me show you that we learn about the buttons and the colors. Okay. Modifier, height, width, background. Okay. Now we're gonna create our own composable modifier text color size, a color size padding, and run the preview. So this is day 2. Okay, and we believe that we already did that. Okay, let me check. Okay, this is a oh, so as you can see that we were here the last time. We told you that we couldn't understand these things. So here, okay, so let's quickly visualize the things. So I was saying that if you know that CSS, then it's gonna easy for your understanding. Okay, so it's like that. Okay, modifier size with height. Okay, I understand this one. But you know, when I put to this value, okay, I don't know why, but doesn't work. Some I don't know reason. This one works, or one of them works, or the both of these I think is work, but not including this one. Okay, so the size, background color. Okay, adding size, background color. Okay, okay, modifier color red padding. So will the padding inside, I think already give the answer. Okay, we got this padding red color and text. Okay, super quick. If you reverse the order, like modifier padding 20, background color red. Okay, now where the padding is, you know what I did, as you can see here in the text. Okay, see the size is 100 dp and 200. Okay, padding I put it 10 dp, so it is inside. But if I just remove this one, okay, if I after the background color, you can see that background color is blue. Okay, after background color, if I add the padding, okay, now let's say 20 pixel or 20 dp. Okay, as you can see that, and I'm gonna save it. Now as you can see it is here like that. But if I remove this one, okay, if I make the background is a below, okay, cut this one. Now below a padding in a up. Okay, so I'm gonna just have padding here. Okay, now let's see that what happens. So as you can see that now the padding is outside. Okay, if I put that padding before, then it's outside, but after the color I put it, then inside, and that's what happens. Okay, so it should be, it's a padding outside, then it's gonna be outside the B. The answer gonna be B. Okay, but exactly A is correct. Okay, if you put a padding before background, the padding goes inside. What is said? If you put padding, okay, padding before background, the padding goes inside the color area. I think I'm getting wrong, but it doesn't seem like that. Let me show you that. When we did that, let's say before background, we put the padding, okay, it went outside. Okay, after the background, we put the padding, it went inside. But it's saying something different. It's saying that if you put padding before background, okay, then the padding goes inside color area, but that's not happen. Okay, the padding goes inside the colored area. Might be that I'm not understanding it. Okay, it's saying that the padding goes inside the colored area. Inside the color area, no idea. Okay, this one most important thing to understand modifying jetpack compass. You know what I understand here? Okay, here I got understanding. So okay, I will just move forward. Okay, I know that what to do. Okay, visual diagram. Okay, red include padding. First we create space padding, then we draw the background around the entire space. So background becomes bigger and padding inside. Let's see, compare both cases. When I write the background color, okay, then padding. Then what happens? Now we're gonna not use a, you know, we're not gonna use the size. Okay, so just remove that. Now right now the padding is outside. Okay, the background color. Okay, now I'm gonna just uh, you know just read this and just go with as you can see the modifier background, okay, is a blue. Okay, now I'm gonna add padding here. I'll just click that dot padding. Okay, padding. Now I'm gonna add 20 dot dp. Okay, 20 dp I have given. Okay, so 20 dp padding I have given. Now as you can see that that's what happened. Okay, as you can see there's some kind of consent showing. Let's see that ask Gemini. Okay, there's no problem. So as you can see that's what happening when after the background color, when I put the padding, that change happened inside, but if I add before, they didn't happen outside. Okay, that's something you need to understand. Okay, if I increase the size, okay, let's say 80 dp, as you can see that it's become bigger and it's all size. Okay, so that's what happening. Now let's see padding, padding red background text, modifier padding visual red padding text. You understand this perfectly. Modifier. Now we next modifier concept. If you want modifier full width, fill max. Okay, so I will go with all of them. Okay, so A B C D. Okay, the four of them I will go. I believe won't go. It won't be much big problem for me to learning. So let's see. So as you know, right now I have cold, so I'm getting a little trouble. As you can see that it's saying that I can only learn one. So just go for A. Sometimes it might be a little confusing. Then I would recommend you that just try yourself, write the code yourself, and then do it, because in that we can understand better. And one more thing, I believe I did not start clock. So I will give 25 minutes. Okay. So as you can see, it's saying that it's like a modifier full max width. Makes composable expand the entire available width. Okay. Exactly CSS with 100. If you know a little bit CSS, then it's gonna really helpful for you because you can understand better. Okay. So what I can understand is a fill max width. It's like a make it full. Okay. And understand fill max size. Okay. Fill max width, fill max size. There's two different. Take the entire width and the height of the parent. Okay. Like width 100, height 100. Which one you should use? Text using not full width. Okay, box often full width or full size. Button sometimes full width. Column rows often full size position children inside them. Now your turn. Okay, on click modifier for fill max width. Okay, you see this is a function. It is a like already that like a CSS we providing, like designing, we are designing doing. Okay, modifier, it's like a designing we are doing to all that. Okay, so let's see what happens. We're gonna do the same thing as is written. Let me remove this one first. Okay, so as you can see that here we are in a button on click. Okay, now as you can see this is a text. Okay, so how you can see that after on click we can put a comma, then modifier, then actual things. So I understand that. So we need to put comma here. Okay, then what I have to do, just write the modifier dot fill max size. That's how is it done. Let me see that. Fill max width. Okay, so first we're gonna start with this. fill max width. So width. What you need to do right now? Then like that. As you can see that we are saying some kind of error. Okay, it might happen because we don't have sometimes we don't have what called imports. That's why happens sometimes. So we are not saying any way to get imports. Okay, so as you can see here, it's saying that many argument by. Okay, so we're gonna check it again. Let's see what is happening. So on click, as you can see, equal to on click equal to. Okay, so I will just remove this from here. Okay, let me go back again. The reason why I'm doing this, let me show you that. Like, see, if I just remove this one, you know I believe I need to put comma here. Okay, then I have to write a modifier. Okay, modifier dot fill max, and then as you can see that little bit trouble I'm having here. Okay, modifier full max width, and then okay, I did it. Now let's see what is saying that. Okay, correct extension property modifier comparison film max width. Let me try again. Okay, as you can see that let's see what happens. So we need to create another function for modifier compare max width. Okay, uh, I don't know what really happening here. As you can see that rendering issue. Let me reload again. Or did I make mistake? Let me see that. Modifier dot fill max width. Okay, what will the button look like? A normal small button, a tiny button in the center, a button stretched with full width, invisible button. It should be like a full. That's what's saying there. But here we could not see it, so we can't say anything. Okay, as you can see that we can't see anything here. And modifier the fill max width. Okay, as you can see that we did everything that. Let me remove this function. Okay, now let me save. Let me see that spelling is right or not. Fill max width. Okay, did not say anything like that. We're gonna get this kind of issue. Okay, so let me just do this way. Okay, graphics modifier, everything's here. So okay, highlight all the columns. It's a fill max width. Max width. Okay, as you can see that there's a small letter and there's a big letter. Okay, now as you can see that we don't see any kind of column. So one more thing, remember, like whatever is written in the way, you have to write the same way. You can't make it a small mistake like upper lowercase, because if you do that, then a different kind of things is written. Like you see in the JavaScript, sometime like a similar, like even you make a little bit changes, it doesn't say that way. So if it's like a small letter, capital letter, and that way you should write, not like just like that. No, write like a small letter, then capital letter. I see that's the reason why we are facing the error. Now we fix the, no, we just fix that, and because of that we are not saying an error. So keep in the mind that this kind of issue you can see it. Okay. Now we are in a button. Okay, click me, click UR. Okay, As you can see that I could not see it here. I believe this one, and you can see that it's fully stretched. Okay, and so what I can do, just I can increase that height. Okay, because of a little bit height, I could not see it what is happening over. Okay, so I increase the height. As you can see, it took in that full space. Okay, click you are me. So I will just remove this functionality. Okay, only then width is there. As the output I will put input, it gonna be increase itself. Okay, so as you can see that it put in 100%, and always make sure that all that whatever you written on the same order, capital small as is written in function or whether you're seeing that, not make a small mistake. Even if you do that, you're gonna face the same problem as I faced. Okay, so keep in the mind. So as you can see that answer gonna be a button full stage full width. Okay, the answer just C because it's taken the full space. And one more thing, whenever you're giving the answer, always make sure that you check it yourself first. Like how I'm doing that. First, write the code yourself and see it. Only then you should just do that. Okay. Okay, just see. See the right answer. Okay, you are getting composed layout system very quickly. Now let's go one tiny deeper because it will help you design any UI. What about fillMaxSize? Okay. Okay, fillMaxSize, then background color. Okay. What do you think happened? uh, I should try it first, then we should see that what happens. So we are inside a column. Okay, we have modifier with, then just have another, no, I'll just have it here, dot fill max size. Okay, now we're gonna do this way. Okay, as you can see what happens, it is really bigger. I don't know why. So let's just run this one so we can see in the app, we can see that what actually happening. Okay, as you can see here, we already see that it's really big. Okay, and I'm not sure the same thing happening in the mobile devices or not, so I need to check it out and only then I should give answer. As you can see here, there's some imports directive issue, so you can fix that. That's not a big issue. The yellow one you're seeing, that's not a big issue, and that's why it's showing like that way. Even this is like hundreds of bunch of them, it won't cause any kind of problem. So as you can see that here our app, let me show you that. So it's similar to like this one. Okay, so it taken the full space, and that's how it's look like. Hello, how are you? Click OK. So that's what happening. Okay, just turn off. Now we're just gonna provide that answer. Okay, turn it off. So just minimize this one. Okay, now what do you think will happen? A tiny box, blue box, a box would fill the entire screen, a box fill only screen, it crashes. B answer, it fills everything. So again I'll tell you that when you are answering it, just first figure out and then do that. In that way you can understand better than. Okay, as you can see here, it's saying that quick visual summary, full fill max width, the button here. Okay, fill max size, entire skin area is filled. So there's a little difference it have. It take the full width, it will have a entire skin like a, you know width and height both. Let's try out. Try it in a button. Okay, let's go to button. As we can see the modifier fill max width. Now we can just change it as a like a size. Let's see what happens. Now we did it. Now as you can see, so you can understand better. As you can see what happened, it again that is, no, size, but not only width, it taken the height and width both, and that's what happened. Okay, so use width for one element, for for main one skin use it like a fill max size. For here I'm gonna use fill max width, and that's a better idea. So you can get what is happening really. Now see that this looks much better. Okay, so that's what happening. So now a tiny but important concept: fill max width and fill max size depend on parent layout. Example: if you put inside a column, okay, we see that what happened. We see what happened with a column, and we also see the what happened with a button. That's what how it works. Okay, column fills the screen, button fills the width of the column. Everything was as expected. Mini test. Let's test your understanding with short, simple scenario. If you write text hello, modifier fill max width, background colored, what would you see? Small red text, a red background only behind the letters, a red bar across the entire width. And so gonna we see. Okay, so expands text composable to full width, background color red. Okay, you're doing fantastic. You're thinking like a real compose developer now. So you can see the text hello modifier fill with background color. Okay, so get you are ready to next topic. You choose ABCD and we complete A. So now B, C and D. Let's choose B. Okay. It seems like that I'm learning how to design app. Like I'm learning CSS, and that's not a hard. I will tell you that. So where you can use align. Align you can use in a compose round box. Only three of them. Okay. Important rule. Align is the item, not layout. Think of it like CSS align self, not align items. Align self. I don't know align left, right. Okay. Let's start the column. Column arrange top, bottom. Inside a column, text, hello, modifier, align, alignment, center horizontally. Let's try. So we have a text, we have a modifier also here. So we just gonna need where should we choose this one in input. Okay, text field. So uh, in a button we have fill max width. No, we won't try here. Padding is there. Okay, now what we need to do? Dot. Uh, what is align? Okay, align. Then alignment. Alignment horizontal, center horizontal. As you can see that is here. Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay. Okay, I think I have to write. So alignment. Okay, I don't need to write this one. Okay, I just need to write that. You know, right now alignment. Check the spelling is anywhere wrong or not. Alignment dot center horizontally. Okay, that's what we done. Written that. Okay. They ask for imports if there's imports or not. Create the specific function for it. As you can see, the again is showing create a function. Okay. As you can see, again there's a column with capital letter. It is small and I written a capital. Okay. Now it's a perfect. So as you can see, it's now perfect. Now you can see the modifier text. It is here. It went to center. Okay. It went to center. Okay. Center horizontal. And if I said like if like a center, then there's supposed to be left right also. center horizontal. Okay, so that's what happened. So this move that takes itself to the center horizontally. Okay, now simple column modifier, text left, text center, center horizontally, text right, alignment end. Okay, so it's saying that by default stay the left, in the center we need to write this way, and for the right way we need to like alignment that end. That's what it's saying. Let's see. Okay, we have this one as a center. Oh, this one, where is it? This one here. Because of padding it's like that, so I'm gonna just remove the padding for right now. So as you can see, right now it's left. We made the second one to horizontal center. Now we have another, we don't have text but we have button. Let's see it works on a button or not. Okay, so we just need to put comma here. Okay, now just write the modifier, make sure the spellings are right. Okay, modifier, and then dot, align, and then alignment dot end. Okay, that is written. Okay, so check that that is the right code or not, because it's a capital. Okay, so it's capital. Now see that end. So as you can see that not only text, even any element if you put, it's gonna behave like that way. So default is stay left. If you write the center, it goes center. When we write like alignment dot end, it went to right side. So keep in mind that's how you're gonna make changes like that. And all the element we can, do that. Apart from column box, I think we can do all elements like a button, text, inputs, anything. Okay. So that's how you're gonna write that. Okay. So we got a little bit understanding about that. Let's see what's saying that. So this one, in a column, which direction can you align the items? Left, center, right, horizontally, top, horizontally. No, so I will choose one, A, because I'm using column right now. So as you can see that in column, it's like a left, center, and right. So correct answer, alignment dot start left. Even if we don't write it, it's gonna stay the left. Okay, alignment center horizontal, it's center, alignment at the end right. Perfect understanding. Now let's go to next simple piece. How lines works in row. Arrange row items left to right. So inside row you can only align item vertically. For example, row modifier fill max width. Okay, top, align top, center, center vertically, align bottom. So now let's see in the row how we can just have it. So we are using column. Okay, now we can just replace with the row, row double row. Okay, now as you can see we have done that. So this code won't work. Okay, but alignment stay the same. Okay, center horizontal, it will be center vertical, center vertically. Okay, as for default one will let it be like that. Okay, as for the button we have changed, it's gonna be like alignment, it will like bottom. I was right, like yes, so alignment dot bottom. So I just write it like a bottom. Okay, the code is working, and I put it like default. Okay, so as you can see that it is on left side. Okay, we need to check it where our text are. So hello world, alignment center vertically, it's a center. Okay, it's a vertically. Okay, so let me show you the way you can understand. Let's see if we can able to do this or not. Let's see here, focus grid, color blinds. Okay, we can't see it here properly, or I don't know how to do this. Let me check if there any way I can do that. So I believe there should be option so we can see that, but I don't know how to do it. That's all. So start UI, run the preview. Okay, let it be for right now. So as you can see that text, this one, I will just write also the code from here. Okay, so I will just have like align, then it go be like a align alignment dot top. Okay, so you see that it's still the same place it was there before. It's a center. Okay, this one. Okay, there is a mistake I believe we made. Let me check this code. Okay, okay. So as you can see that it is one like a center. It's a center. Okay, this one is a top. Now this one button. It's a like we are at the bottom, but we are not saying any bottom button here. Okay, the reason behind it because we have put in a max width. Okay, if you remove that max width, because it is vertically. Okay, it's a vertically, not horizontally. Horizontally like this. Okay, vertically means that it's just 80 degree, no 90 degree I believe, but I can't see it. Okay, let me run the app and we're gonna see that. Okay, I'm not seeing that option. I hope that there's option that you change it. I don't know how to do it. Let's see if I can just move forward and go somewhere. Okay, let me see that in app whether we can able to see it properly or not. So it's like just when we see the movies, like similar that time. So it's launching it, and it will take some time I believe, and it will work. You can see that's really slow, and I really hate that. As you can see, like this one. Okay, here also we can't see the buttons. Okay, so next video we're gonna see more. Thank you for watching.